Hi and welcome to Carol's Organic Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make my cream of kale soup. I'm also going to show you another simple recipe making rye herb croutons. For your herb croutons you'll need some cubed rye bread, and I've used about a couple of generous handfuls of bread for my croutons, and I'm using about half a tablespoon of coconut oil and a generous teaspoon of dried basil herbs. Once you've heated your coconut oil on a medium heat, add in your rye cubes. Leave them on a medium heat so that we get them to brown on one side, and then we'll turn them continuously until they're nice and golden. Once you've brought them to a nice golden brown colour, you can add a little pinch of salt just to season the croutons, and then transfer them over to an absorbent towel. Whilst your croutons are still nice and hot, take your herbs, give them a firm pinch to release the flavour, and sprinkle on your croutons. Now, setting that aside, we'll start our soup. For this recipe I'm using a teaspoon of dried basil herbs, some dried oregano, another teaspoon. I'm using about a quarter teaspoon of sea salt and a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm also going to use a tablespoon of coconut oil, one small chopped green sweet pepper, a litre of mineral water, a large chopped onion, and 300 grams of chopped kale. To a medium heat with your coconut oil, then add your onions, and just cook these for about 30 seconds, then add in your chopped sweet pepper and saute these together. So we sauteed these until the onion has become translucent, and we're then going to add our sea salt and our cayenne pepper, and continue to just lightly saute these together for about another 30 seconds. We don't want to overcook our ingredients, and the next step is to then add our kale. Then sprinkle on your herbs. That's your oregano and your basil. And lightly steam that down until it begins to wilt. As you can see, our kale has started to wilt. And I'm just going to give it a quick toss before I add my litre of water. Add your litre of water, continue to leave on a medium heat, cover your pan and leave that to steam for 10 minutes. Give your kale a few minutes to cool down before using your hand blender to blend your soup. So we've blended this to a nice creamy consistency, and now we're going to plate and serve. Next we're going to plate our soup, and as you can see it's reached a nice thick creamy consistency. Next you can top your soup with your homemade herb rye croutons. Garnish and then serve.